Wow. Holy, wow. Yeah. That's a close bracket.
All right, everybody, back in the chair. You got Bill Johnson playing Bassel Elshaar. And they're both from Michigan. They play each other all the time. It's funny how you travel a few hundred miles and you end up in a tournament playing your buddy you play every day. Now, as far as the preliminaries go, Bill Johnson, I believe, needs a win plus 11 points. So he either needs to win this match or at least accumulate 11 points to have an opportunity to get into the finals. So his total requirement is a win with 11 points. Now, if Bassel wins this match, there would be 5 players in his bracket with a 4-2 record, and it will come down to points. So this is a very decisive match for both players. Each one needs this game to have a chance at the finals. Bassel cannot afford to lose this match. Bill can, but he needs to score at least 11 points and then win his next match. I had the honor of playing Bill Johnson in a regional qualifier last year, and we both played a little tight, and I was lucky enough to get the win. Here's Bassel. He's got something to say. Well, if Bassel wins, there'll be 4 of them with a 3-2 record and 1 of them with a 4-1 record, which he'll have to play next. So this is a decisive match for him. A very confusing bracket. Bill is a veteran of many tournaments. And these two are friends. They play quite often. So it's interesting to see how Bill's going to play this tournament or this match. If he's going to play it, how tight and safe he's going to play it, or if he's going to go wide open. I'm sure momentum of the first few innings will decide that for him. If he's feeling like he's in stroke, because his earlier matches he appeared to be shooting very well. Now you'll watch the difference in these players. Their mechanics will be considerably better. Okay, Bassel opts not to practice. They're just going to start. And here we go. Looks like Bassel's got this lag. These tables are deceptive. Yeah, he clearly wins the lag. He breaks from the left side. I like that side. He's opting for a little bit more power, and he comes up short. I think he was a little bit too aggressive on that. Now, Bill's free to choose from many shots. He's got a wide repertoire. He can play a finesse shot, a drop in, and he can also play a draw spin off the right side of the red. He's got a lot of tools at his disposal, so he'll have many options given a wide range of circumstances. Usually when two friends play, the player that's generally dominant in the friendly games it'll also show through in the tournament match. He comes in nice and short. I think he's going to get a kiss. Yes, he does. They're questioning Bassel's half making a joke of what ball he is because the previous match, him and his opponent shot the wrong ball for the majority of the match and then also scored on the proper string. Nice shot by Bill. Meaning one player shot the yellow ball but scored on the white, and the other player shot the white ball but scored on the black. They had switched balls, not realized it, but maintained the scores on the correct side of the string. So there was a little bit of question as to what the score truly was, but it was quickly figured out, and it was accurate. Just both players had done that, and it's not uncommon. And Bill's got the option of dropping this in or playing a slightly fuller hit with much more English and going 4 rails. If he plays the 4 rail shot, he's got to be a little bit conscious of his tempo and watch out for a kiss, but it shouldn't be a problem. He overplayed that ball a little bit, I believe. She's shooting a little bit fast. Score is 1-0. Bassel plays a small shot, a short angle. Very easy to control shot. Nothing goes crazy. Balls aren't flying around the table, which is generally a better practice. If you can keep the balls from flying around the table, you need not worry about where they're going. The possibility of kissing is less. Predicting where the ball is going is easier. Bill plays this at a 5 rail pace. It's coming in a little bit short, but he might score. Just catches the edge of the ball. He's kind of in the middle of shots, but I believe he's gonna play off the left side of the white ball, right side of the white ball. No, he was actually going for the hit and going across table 3. He got very fortunate here. Obviously, Bill has a system for that shot that only he has. Across the table looks to be the choice. He's going to cut his opponent's ball to the other end of the table. Played very nice speed. Excellent try. Put his opponent's ball in a corner. Had he scored, he would have had a very big ball to shoot at. Bassel's left with an option of a 4 railer off the right side of the red ball. He came at that quite aggressively. Might have backup speed. He does. Adding in a little bit of luck factor with that speed. There's nothing wrong with that. The tables were a little bit more precise and slicker. You might opt for a little bit more technique. He comes on a 5 rail. He might be short. He is. I think he knew it the minute he pulled the trigger. He's left Bill Johnson a very big shot here. An opportunity to play position, safety, and shoot at a large ball. If you can hear that sound, it's a ball cleaner they're using. It's a slight rumble. They're just using it for a few seconds. Okay, looks like he's going to play it off the white ball. Gets rid of Bassel's ball. He's got a little bit of overspeed on this, so the position off the same side is not an option anymore. He just makes the point. Looks like he's going to have to shoot off the outside of the white ball now on a 4-rail pattern. If he plays this nice and easy, he will bring that white ball straight across the table, back for another big shot. But it's kind of hard to roll these balls gentle, which he does. Very nice job. Excellent shot. Here's a natural. Beats the kiss. Let's see how that white ball's gonna. Yep, gotten away. It's generally 2 kisses on 5-rail shots. You just have to try and see what the potential is for a kiss and do whatever you need to do to affect a change. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. See my opponent for my next match, George Theobald, sitting over there half unconscious. Hopefully he stays that way for our game, because I'll need that victory to secure my place in the finals. And it looks like he's going to go for the bank here. Some people will opt to go ball first, but I think he needs to go long rail just before the black ball. Well, excellent shot. He overhit the ball, but momentum carried him through the angle and gave him a follow to the red ball. Very nice shot. Looks like he's going for an extremely thin hit here. He's winding up on a big stroke, but he might ease into the hit. He missed the ball. He needed to hit very thin ball, especially on this table. The option of spinning long off the first rail is viable, but it's definitely going to shorten up once it hits the second rail. So he had to hit that very thin. Now Bill's got the chance to drive this red ball to the long cushion just under the white ball and play a long angle off the right side, or let's see what he. Yeah, he's deciding where he's got to hit that first rail, how much he has to draw his cue ball. He's going to have to jack up and give a little force. See if that's what he's doing. It looks like he's cueing a high ball though. Yeah, he's opting to go the other way. I don't think he could see all of that ball. Looks like he's just going to run this across the table. Nice and easy roll shot. I don't think he'll power it, but he is stroking it on a big stroke. Well, he opted for a 5-rail shot. Maybe he was worried about the kiss, the yellow ball coming off the short rail and kissing him. Had he tried to go short, so he opted for the thinner hit on a 5-rail track. He's left Bill very tough. And Bill appears to be looking for a 3-cushion solution here at bank. Whether he plays a 3-cushion or a 5-cushion is up to him. It looks like he's gearing up for a 5-cushion shot. Going twice around the table. He couldn't get past the white ball. This is a pretty good view of this table, and it's not too hard to get a good view of the shots, but it is hard to appreciate sometimes the position they are in. It is slightly different on the table than what you see on the screen, and something that looks like a shot that they cannot hit or cannot make. From their perspective, they've got plenty of room, or even in the opposite, you think they've got plenty of room. Great shot, and from where they're sitting, there's no room whatsoever. So perspective between what you're viewing on the screen and what they are actually looking at is slightly different. He just made a great shot there, and he needed that point. Bill Johnson, as of yet, is averaging 1. He's going to go for 3 cushion off the top of the yellow. He's stretched very far. Stroked it nice and easy. Just a little bit long. He's left Bill tied up quite securely under the white ball, limiting his options. I do believe he can +2 off the left side of the white ball, but I'm not sure. He seems fixated on going across the table, dropping into that corner. Very tough shot. Oh, he made a very nice attempt at it. Let's see if Bassel can pull out this short angle. He's going to play off the left side of the red and just go a nice easy 3 cushions towards the yellow. If he plays it properly, he should have an easy shot afterwards. He's got the option of cutting this and spinning it, or playing a slightly deader cue ball and more of a bank. He opts to cut it. It's a little bit more consistent action on the cue ball if its first angle is a running angle instead of a diving dead ball. He's left himself tough, though. He drove that ball pretty good. It looked like he was scoring. Nice try. But Bassel can't afford to pass up too many opportunities. He needs this game. And Bill Johnson's well on his way to getting his 11 points before the match is over. He's winning at this point. He wants the victory, but he wants to make sure he gets 11 points, which I'm sure he'll accomplish. Looks as though he's thinking about cutting this very thin. Oh. Yeah, I think he was just looking at his third rail return to the red ball. He's planning on a thin cut with maximum left English and hoping to expend it all on the first rail. He missed the hit. Now, I think in all honesty, it would be better for him to miss that ball, not hit it at all, than to hit it too full and get tied up with it at the other end of the table. But he's left Bassel a pretty standard ticky here. Nice shot. Bassel played that a little bit harder than he needed to. Had he shot it much easier, he would have placed the second ball in the corner and left it there. He played it a little bit harder than necessary, giving himself a slightly tougher shot. He's opting between 3 shots, actually. A short angle off the left side of the red, the same shot off the right side of the redwood running, or a spin shot off the yellow. Looks like he's going for the off the right side with right English. Nice and easy roll with English, 3 rails to the yellow. Very nice, predictable action there. He stroked it very good. Nothing surprising. No bends, no slides, no dead ball action. Very well hit. Is he looking to spin this in? I can't quite see. He could be going for a 5-rail short. And he could actually be spinning it. He is spinning it short. Good shot. That way he didn't have to worry about the red ball at all. He was guaranteed to score the point before the red ball got involved in a shot whatsoever. He's got a short angle off the right side of the red. He hit that very well. Bassel's playing much better this game than he was in his previous match, where he played about a 400 player, and that fellow had one of the best games he's had against Bassel, beating him handily. And Bassel really couldn't do much in that match. His opponent was just raining billiards on him. But now he's got a much better position here. Bill trying to decide what to do to play a drop in off the left side of the red, going short, long, short towards the white, which is a very small ball, or the same shot off the white ball. He can actually drop this in the corner near the red. The sharp nature of this table, I think that's a possible shot. It's hard to tell what looks like he might be queuing up for a +2 shot. That is what he's doing. Very surprising selection from him. Maybe he's opting for the safer shot. Bassel comes up to the table with the possibility of another bank. He was successful on this pattern before. I think he's going to feel pretty confident shooting it again. Now, he shot it a little bit hard the last time, and it was successful. He might shoot slight overspeed this time also. We'll see if his confidence tells him he can finesse the ball now a little bit better. Now he plays about the same speed he did prior. I believe Bill Johnson can play a short angle off the right side of the red, but where will the red go? He can drive it through the hole between the long rail and the white ball, ensuring its pattern, or he can try to cut it and spin the shot. He also has the option of playing off the outside of the white ball with right English and dropping in the corner. He's made that shot already in this match. He's opting for the short angle. Looks like he's going to drive the red ball through the hole. Excellent shot. He's shooting down on a cue ball. He might be going a short angle, hitting a full ball. That's what he's doing. He's getting rid of his opponent's ball, spinning short. Hopefully it'll grab. Excellent shot. He took care of his opponent's ball. No problem of a kiss. Made the point. He's playing pretty good game here. Spin shot from the outside of the white ball. It is a safe move, but red ball was in good position for that shot. High scoring possibility. But he also secures his opponent's position. He would have had none generally had he scored, but he ensured Bassel had no shot. He does have the option of a ticky here, going long rail, short rail to the yellow, but it's quite a remote shot. Well, he's going to play a reverse spin shot, twice the long cushion, getting the short rail just under the red. Excellent try. Very nice try. Good solution. As you can see by the innings, relative to the score, both players are shooting a .7 or 700. Par for the course for a B player. They're shooting well. Bill Johnson going for the +2. Short rail first with right English. Hold up. Excellent shot. He's left himself a multitude of shots here. He's got a rail first off the white ball first on a 4-rail pattern, which is a little kissy. A very tough 5-railer off the left side of the red. He's also got a ticky option here, but I think he's going to go rail first. That's the most sensible shot and the most easily stroked. But some people cannot walk away from that 4-rail shot. You got to watch out what the red ball does. Oh, he opted for an up and down. Nice try. The white ball did attempt to get into the shot a little bit, but he managed to control it. Interesting to see what Bassel chooses here. Up and down to the right or to the left. Both are viable options. He opts to go to the left with running English. He really plays through that ball well, giving it every opportunity to score. Excellent shot. He didn't shoot that with any apprehension whatsoever. He decided that was a shot to play and committed to it 100%, giving himself the highest potential of scoring. He's going to play a spin shot off the short rail. Yellow ball, short, long, short. It looks long, but it can spin short on this table. Wow. Wow. Both of these players playing very good. Now they're shooting at the top of a B level. This is what you expect to see generally from a B-class player. This being a B tournament. Not sure what Bill's going to do. If he's going to try and play this as an extreme draw shot, or if he's going to hit a third of the ball roughly and play a short 5-rail pattern. I'm not quite sure what he's looking at here, because the cue of the ball looks the same for both. He was going for the extreme draw shot. He's chasing after that ball. He's not giving up. That's it. It's over. Nice try. Now Bassel has a shot here. It's a ticky. It's a long rail first into the red ball. The red ball can kick the white ball back towards the same rail it came, and the momentum, the high ball, will hold it on the rail. A lot of players don't see this shot, and the prospect of making it in these tables is very low, though. But you will see players who are in the habit of playing fast, slick conditions have a hard time walking away from this one. Looks like he's opting for the 5-railer. Now we'll see if he'll struggle to make it long. He played a general pattern. Excellent try. He was going for the short. I think he's surprised it went that short. He was trying to stretch it quite a bit. Bill's got to make a very, very nice hit here. He can opt to draw the ball, help shorten it up a little bit. And he finessed that hit and did a very good job. I don't think he can get in and out of there, but it's possible. Unbelievable. If he played the same pattern 1,000 times, I don't think he'd go through that hole again 5 times. There's that little space in there. It's very disheartening when you make a hit as good as he just did on on that shot and then to miss the ball by nothing. Bassel playing the same shot here, praying he doesn't have the same outcome. Ooh, he did not take care of the kiss and cut it full in the face of the red, ensuring no shot. George Theobald just announced to me that our game will be coming up pretty soon here, possibly 1 or 2 tables away. So hopefully this game should be done by then. Bill's looking to see either a third rail return or just how thin he needs to hit this red ball. Going across the table. No, he opted for the 5-railer. I saw him looking at that shot and figured that's what he was doing, but when he cues up from this perspective, it looked like he was playing across the table. Bassel opting for the short angle off the right side of the yellow. I don't believe he'll play at 5. I think he'll play at 3. He shot at 5 rail speed, though. Feeling the table would perform a little bit more predictably at a higher speed. And Bill will opt for the shot off the red ball, just a spin shot from the short rail. He might shoot with a little bit extra pace to ensure a runaway speed. But it seems like he focused mainly on the point, not concerning himself too much with running away if he missed, which is a higher advantage towards scoring. He's not thinking as much about safety play. He's 100% concerned about making the point. Then he's got a short angle off the left side of the white or the natural off the red. He opts for the natural, which most players do. Oh. He could have cut that short rail and came out shorter. Had a possibility. He's left Bassel a very makeable 5-railer here. He also has the 4-rail option off the right side of the yellow, but that'd be a very thin hit. It looks like he's got the possibility of stroking this full in the face and coming short in the corner on a 3-rail shot. He opts for the 5-railer and he hits it great. Leaves himself a very nice makeable shot. His option here primarily is to cut the ball 90 degrees to the short rail or to try to create an angle by hitting it thin, but he will play. That's surprising. I'm surprised he did that. I thought he had enough angle to play a 4-rail pattern, but apparently he didn't. Okay, Georgia informs me the next open table is our table. Both players playing 9 apiece. The average has gone down. They've had a few open innings here. You're looking at Bill Johnson playing the short angle. A little bit overdone, I believe. He put the white ball in a very favorable position. Had he scored, he would have had a nice shot. Another short angle, or even possibly a natural. Looks like Bassel's going to try and drop this in dead in the corner off the left side of the yellow ball. Doesn't seem too confident with it, though. Maybe he's opting for something else. He doesn't seem confident with that shot. I wouldn't be surprised if he opened up and played a around the table shot, but hopefully he'll stick with the easy, simple shot. Put a little bit of reverse on there, it seems. Held it up nicely. Took care of Bill's ball. Couldn't place it, but secured a safety and made the point for himself. He's got a nice +2, though, off the right side of the red. He can play a predictable track here. He gets very long, and he's very upset at himself. That ball was quite a big ball for a +2 position, and he really hit it poorly. You can't let big opportunities go. Bill going to play the 5-rail pattern. Loads up the cue ball. Puts it on a high potential scoring. Oh, very nice shot. It'll be interesting to see what he does here, because he's got a few bank options, but he's also got across the table options. But these tables aren't lending themselves to big stroke shots. Looks like he's opting for the bank off the short rail as his 4th rail. Now he's looking at cutting the ball thin with left English, the red ball, and playing a 4-rail pattern. It's going to be kind of tricky because he's sprawled out on the table. As you can tell by his build, he's a very athletic fellow. Nimble. Oh my, he did such a good job there. Scores 10 apiece, 16 innings. Bassel's going to play the short angle off the left side of the yellow. Back to his corner. He hit it very good. Nice shot. He left himself a big shot. Hopefully he'll get an angle off the red. He can play this long off the right side of the red, but I'm sure he would have liked to have been slightly more favorable, not having pushed the red so far away. He can play the same pattern he just did from the underside of the ball by going off the top of the ball. It's almost the same exact shot, just starting from slightly different position. But I believe he'll play the running shot off the right side of the red long. He's actually got a double the rail option here too, or a drop in. It looks like he might be queuing up for drop in. He goes long, but he played a dead ball. He anticipated that the table would not let him get long enough with running English, so he played a deader cue ball. And then the action becomes quite sporadic. You're not sure what's going to happen on the short rail, especially when you add a little bit of pace to the shot. Looks like Bill's going for an up and down. Oh, 4-rail pattern. It's a little bit short. He stroked that very nice. It's a second shot that he hit very well from a sprawled out position. It's hard to shoot an accurate stroke or a quality stroke from that laid out position, but he did it twice in a row. He's a seasoned player. Bassel opting to just relax and fire away and makes the point. George? Playing the natural here. A little bit of hold up to shorten up the angle. He struck that ball very nice. He had a good stroke on that. Just let it get away from him just a little bit. Bill Johnson is one away from securing his his chance into getting into the finals. He needs 11 points at least in this match. He wants the victory though, but he needs a total of 31 points. He's going to be dropping this in nice and easy off the red. Well played. Well composed. Very nice shot. There's his 11th point. Looks like he's loading up with English. He might be playing a +2 pattern off the red. Oh, he couldn't get rid of the kiss. He had a good line on the white ball there. He just couldn't get rid of the red ball. Nice try. Bassel playing a bank. He's going to be going off the yellow ball directly to the red. I'm not sure he needed to hit it that hard, but he possibly saw something I couldn't. Possibly he needed to get longer, so he opted a little bit more pace to increase the amount of English you put on the ball. It's hard once you shoot over speed on these tables. It's hard to say what's going to happen. Looks like he's playing a short, long, short to the white ball. No, he opted for the +2. Nice job. Excellent shot. He felt very confident with that. He's going to play the natural off the outside of the right side of the white ball. 3 rails to the red, left English. Going to come off about the 3rd diamond. He does. Beauty. Okay, he could be going for a spin shot off the. No, you have to for the ticky. If he catches that short rail, it's good. Oh, the impossible miss! Everyone starts laughing because it was inconceivable to make it through that hole from that angle. But you can see just how the little bit of reverse was enough to really have a drastic effect on that angle. Very, very nice try. Just getting it that long off a ticky on this table was an accomplishment. Bill Johnson in the lead by 1. He needs 7. Looks like he's going to go for 2 rails first under the red ball. He needed that cannon to be a little bit more abrupt. He needed to get back to the long rail quickly. Slightly fuller ball, maybe a little bit harder. But the minute you turn English into that shot, you have the potential of the ball running long on you. If you can, shooting it with a deader ball kind of ensures the ball tickies back to the rail. I believe he'll just play the short rail off the short rail. No, he opted to drive the ball. I thought that was a little bit risky. But perceptions are, like I said, are different here on the mountain than it is at the player's perspective. He could have not been able to create enough angle off the left side of the red ball to the short rail to go 4 rails comfortably. Can't quite see what Bassel's doing here. He's going across the table with right English. He got a lucky break. He made the shot that's it's not going to make Bill too happy. Score is 13 apiece. Bassel's got to watch out for this kiss here. If he plays the yellow ball to the long rail under the red ball, there would be no issue whatsoever. But if he drives it beyond the red ball, opting to spin, there could be a kiss. He drove it. Oh, he just beat it. Came up short. Bill is left with a tricky spot here. He's got a short angle off the white, but what to do with the white ball? He's looks like he's aiming to cut the ball. He's close to the rail, so it's going to be harder to get enough English on the ball and cut it accurately and still pull off the short angle. It was a very tough shot. That was no easy hanger. He's got fortunate here and left Bassel a tough lead, but I believe Bassel will play a double the rail here off the red. He's looking to see if the red was frozen, which it is not. It's off about a quarter of an inch, half an inch. He's queuing up high right English. Twice the short cushion. Oh, he played that great. Just slightly overcooked. He actually, after he had overspun the shot, he almost had it break back in with high ball. Good try. Scores 13 apiece. Looks like he's opting for the tiki. He's got to run it nice and long after contact with the white. Oh, he went for across the table. Surprising. Wow, he missed it by nothing. I thought he had room to play the tiki, but perhaps he felt it would pick up too much English and run wide on the short rail. These rails are imparting quite a bit of spin on the ball. Looks like Bassel has the same scenario here. Now Bassel chooses to play the tiki, and it did run wide of the red ball. So you can see the decisions the players make and for what reasons. You had two shots. They were, for all sake, they were the same shot, just laid out a little differently, and two different players chose to play them totally different. Bill's going to go for the natural here, red English off the right side of the left English off the right side of the red ball. I think he got a little tick there. I think he got a little rub there. Plays a nice long angle on a four rail option. Very good solution. Let's see if he doesn't go through the hole here. Very nice shot. He's happy with that. He's got a long angle off the right side of the yellow ball. He's checking whether he wants to go 3 or 5 here. He's picking a third rail return or a fifth rail return. He's going 5. I believe he's going 5. It'll allow him to hit a little bit more English and stroke the ball a little bit more off the rail, but either option is viable. Okay, he's ready to shoot now. He's decided. We'll see if it's 3 or 5. 3 cushion. He stroked it nice and easy. Excellent shot, but he's left himself tough.
2.
Scores now 15-13. Bassel's lead. He needs this victory to stay in. Now, if Bill Johnson loses this match but wins his next, he, I believe, has secured a spot in the finals. And if Bassel wins this match, oh, geez, look at this. Oh, He almost got the save of a lifetime there. If Bassel wins his match, it'll be a very confusing trip to the finals because there will be several players with the same win-loss average in his bracket. Bill going off the red, short angle. And hence the name. He's a little bit short. He did clear away, though. He put the red ball towards the corner and broke away from his opponent's ball. Had he hit the ball, he would have had just enough speed to clear maybe a foot or so away from it. So the speed wasn't bad. Here he goes with a ticky again. Excellent job. Maybe he learned his lesson from the first one. He's got him 16-13. Bassel needs 4 points now. Bill's kind of shaking his head, trying to regain his focus. His 4-rail pattern he played earlier beats the kiss. Is it long enough? I don't believe so. He's left Bill a tough. Oh, ball's rolling. Bill's got a nice shot. Bill got a bit of a good roll there, and ball's broke open for him. Yeah, well, he was trying to drive that white ball through the hole. I think he played his cue ball perfectly. He was in perfect scoring position, but didn't quite get the white ball through the hole. It's a courageous shot. That's a lot of things to juggle at once. Here we go, 3 rails off the right side of the yellow ball. He's got to hit this very well. He tried putting a little speed on there to help shorten it up. I think he needed to draw that ball a little bit, but being so close to the rail limited his options of how he could cue the cue ball. He played in a tournament 2 weeks ago at Chris's Billiards, where we had some world-class talent there playing. Vega, Pietro Buena, Hugo Patino, not to mention a few others. And he did pretty good in that tournament. Here's Bill Johnson playing a drop-in, possibly. Yes. Excellent. Oh! Now here's what I was talking about. Bill can change up pretty quickly between, a 5 or 7 rail shot or a finesse shot like that. That takes a bit of accuracy and skill, and he handled that shot pretty well, and he didn't get what he deserved there. He hit that very nice. Up and down. Tough shot. He hit that great. Oh, my. Very nice try. He's left Bill in a very tough position. Now, some players will opt on a fast cloth to go rail first above the white ball, across the table to the other long rail, and let that left English hold him up and then spin off the first long rail. But on this equipment, I think he'll go ball first and play your standard cross table pattern. Excellent shot. Great shot. And again, he was stretched out across the table and stroked the ball perfectly. He's a little disappointed with the outcome, but he had to ensure the shot, and he did. I think he'll opt to play off the left side of the white ball towards the short rail first with a minimal spinning ball and just slow roll towards the red ball, but we'll see. He's playing a dead ball off the long rail. He was playing a running shot. Very nice try. Hard shot, though. Bassel has across the table shot here. He's got to watch out where the yellow ball goes, though. If he pushes the yellow a little bit forward, he'll be okay. Oh, he flirted with the kiss there by cutting it backwards and then spinning down towards it, but he beat the kiss, not making the shot, though. He did leave Bill very tough. Bill's got a 3-rail possibility here. That means he can shoot towards the lower right corner with right English, and he has enough angle to create the desired track. It is a solution he can use. 3-rail bank. Plus two is an option here, but I think it's the lesser option. He's got to hit that white ball just perfectly. If he caroms off the white and is too much to the right of the red ball, it will not track into the red ball. It will run away from it. So he's got to hit it perfectly. Just like what I was talking about. He caromed just right of the red ball, and the English that was left on the cue ball pulls it away. Now, had he gone for a 3 cushion, I'm not sure if he could get long enough, and played the same angle. Once it hit the short rail, it would spin into the ball. Bassel has a long angle shot here. Red English off the right side of the yellow. Full hit. Takes care of the kiss, but I don't know if he's long enough. He's got plenty of spin on it. He hit it great. 17. 17-14. Bassel needs 3. We got that. He's got a natural here. He opts to spin it, trying to control the track of the yellow ball. He flirts with disaster, and I believe he's going to score. Leaving himself another natural. I think he was playing position on that shot. 18-14. Bassel really needs this game. Nice shot. He needs 1. Bassel needs 1. This will give him the option of getting a spot in the finals. And it'll be a toss-up between several players. He played a little bit aggressive on that shot, but rightfully so. He was just worrying about the out. He needs 1. His opponent needs 6. He needs to get hot here. Bill does. Looks like he's playing off the left side of the white ball with a lot of right English, natural position. Hits it great. Beautiful shot. He hit that very good, giving himself the same shot just off the other side now. Very good shot he made. My table is opening up. I have to play George Theobald. I'll give him the luxury of warming up first, hopefully giving me time to finish this game. All right, Bill's got 1. That brings the score 19-15. Bassel needs 1 more point to win this match. Bill Johnson shooting right around 500. Bassel slightly over. The bridge has not been too successful on this table, myself included. It's a little bit slippery, it's a little bit unstable, but is he going to get the rail? Excellent, that's the game. Congratulations to Bassel for possibly securing a position in the finals, and Bill Johnson needs his next game to be a victory to guarantee his place in the finals. good job, both players. But okay.
One messed up bracket
I got so many cues that I stink with. I don't need another one.